Hello guys, welcome and welcome back to Rukias kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make these tasty 6 different types of cookies. Salted cookies, eggless butter cookies, eggless cookies known as nangatai, peanut jam cookies, and dates and jam cookies. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please kindly do so you don't get to miss any of my videos each and every week. Then stay tuned to enjoy my recipes. So the first recipe is salted cookies. On today's ingredients, you're going to need 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 tablespoon of sugar optional, 1 teaspoon of salt, 250 grams of butter, 2 3/4 cups of wheat flour, 1 egg white, 1 egg yolk. Lastly, you're going to need these black seeds and sesame seeds optional to decorate your cookies. In a large mixer, you're going to add 250 grams of butter, which is approximately to 1 cup, and add 1 egg white and mix the 2 ingredients till nicely combined. Once the butter is nicely combined, then you're going to add the salt, baking powder and sugar and mix for approximately 1 to 2 minutes. Lastly, you're going to add the wheat flour. Using a sieve, add the wheat flour in the mixer. Then afterwards, mix for approximately 1 to 2 minutes till everything is nicely combined until you get a soft dough. Once you get a soft dough like this, remove the dough from the mixer and place it on a working surface. Your dough should be soft like this, then afterwards divide the dough into 2. Take one dough at a time, roll out the dough into a medium thick circle like this. Then afterwards you're going to take your cookies cutter and shape your cookies in any shape that you like. I'm going to shape my cookies into 2 different types of shapes, a flower shape and the second one is going to be a star shape, as you can see in the video. And I'm done shaping my cookies, as you can see. And lastly, I'm going to apply the egg yolks using a brush, as you can see in the video. Lastly, I'm just going to garnish my cookies with these sesame and black seeds, optional if you don't like. Then your salted cookies are ready to be baked in the oven. Place your cookies in a preheated oven and bake them at 160 degrees Celsius for 15 minutes. The second option, you can place your cookies on a non-stick pan and cook them on a low heat for approximately 15 to 20 minutes, or if you get to see your cookies have a nice golden brown color. After 15 minutes, my salted cookies are ready. Let them to cool down completely before serving them. After 15 to 20 minutes, or you get to see that your cookies have this color, then your salted cookies are ready. Remove them from the fire and place them aside to cool down completely before serving them. And my tasty, crunchy, salted cookies are ready, as you can see in the video. Like, these cookies are so tasty. Enjoy with a cup of tea or coffee and enjoy your salted cookies. The second recipe is eggless butter cookies. On today's ingredients, you're going to need 250 grams of wheat flour, a half a teaspoon of baking powder, a pinch of salt, 800 grams of icing sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence, 250 grams of butter, and lastly you will need some jam. In a medium-large bowl, you're going to add 250 grams of melted butter, or you can use Blue Band. Then add 800 grams of icing sugar and mix the two ingredients very well. Then you're going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence and continue mixing till everything is well combined. Once everything is well combined like this, you're going to take a large sieve, add 250 grams of wheat flour, a half a teaspoon of baking powder, and a pinch of salt, and sieve everything into the bowl. Then you're going to mix everything till everything is well combined. So I decided to use a spatula, or you can use a wooden spoon, to mix all the ingredients till everything is well combined. Once everything is well combined, take a pimping bag and put the mixture into the pimping bag. Then afterwards, press everything in front, as you can see in the video, so that it can be easier to shape your cookies. Then afterwards, I'm going to shape my cookies in round shape, or you can shape them straight, or any shape that you like. Then afterwards, you're going to take 1 tablespoon of jam and put it in a plastic bag, and then make a tiny hole so that we can decorate our cookies. Lastly, I'm going to decorate my cookies by putting a jam at the center. Optional, you don't have to do this step. And my cookies are ready to be baked in the oven. Then bake your cookies at 180 degrees Celsius for 25 minutes. And after 25 minutes, my cookies are ready, as you can see in the video. Let them to cool down before removing them from the tray. And my tasty crunchy cookies are ready, as you can see in the video. These cookies are so tasty. Enjoy with a cup of tea or milk and enjoy your cookies. The third recipe is eggless cookies known as katai in Kiswahili. On today's ingredients, you're going to need 2 cups of self-rising flour. This is a flour that contains baking powder already. You're also going to need 1 cup of icing sugar, 1 cup of ghee or oil, and lastly, 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence. Start by mixing all the ingredients. This is a flour that contains baking powder, but if you don't have this flour, you can use the normal wheat flour and add 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Then add 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence and 1 cup of icing sugar and mix everything well. Lastly, add 1 cup of ghee or oil. Pour a bit by a bit while mixing till everything is well combined that you can able to make a small ball. Your mixture of flour has to be like this. Then your mixture is ready. Then it's high time to shape our cookies. Take a small amount of the mixture, make a small ball, then squeeze in between your palm as you can see in the video, or you can shape your cookies anyhow you like. Continue shaping your cookies and arrange them on the tray. After 10 minutes, I'm done shaping my cookies. I'm going to preheat my oven and the pan because I'm going to show you 2 techniques of baking the cookies. Place a stand in the pan and cover with a lid and preheat on a medium-low heat for 10 minutes before baking the cookies. Meanwhile, I'm going to decorate my cookies by putting a red spot at the center, or you can use any color that you want. I'm done decorating my cookies and it's high time to bake our cookies. After 10 minutes, our pan is ready. Place a baking pan and a baking sheet at the bottom so that the cookies don't stick. And arrange the cookies and reduce the heat and bake at a low heat for 40 minutes. Make sure the heat is low so that the cookies don't get burned at the bottom. If you're going to use an oven, bake at 170 degrees Celsius for 30 to 40 minutes. And after 40 minutes, our eggless cookies are ready, as you can see in the video. Remove them from the fire and let them to cool down completely before serving them. And our soft eggless cookies are ready, as you can see in the video. Serve on a plate with a cup of tea or coffee and enjoy your cookies. The fourth recipe is peanut jam cookies. On today's ingredients, you're going to need crushed peanut, 1 cup of sugar, 3 1/4 cup of self-rising flour, 3 egg yolks, 3 egg whites, vanilla powder or vanilla essence, and lastly 1 cup of melted butter, or you can use Blue Band. Using this kind of mixer or a hand mixer, add 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of melted butter or Blue Band and vanilla essence, and mix everything till nicely combined. Once the 3 ingredients are nicely combined, you're going to add the 3 egg yolks and mix for approximately 1 to 2 minutes. Lastly, you're going to add self-rising flour, and if you don't have self-rising flour, you can use the normal wheat flour, but then you're going to add 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Then pour a bit by a bit while mixing till everything is nicely combined until you get a soft dough. After a couple of minutes, your dough is ready. Remove the dough from the kneading bowl and place it on a working surface. Then afterwards, divide the dough into small tiny doughs, approximately 40 to 50 doughs. And if you want your doughs to be a bit large, that's up to you. And I'm done shaping my doughs, as you can see in the video. Then the next step, we're going to dip our cookies in the egg white one at a time and garnish them with the peanut cookies, as you can see in the video, step by step. When you're done garnishing your cookies with the peanuts, then the next step, we're going to decorate our cookies. Take any flavor of jam that you want. I've used cherry, or you can use any flavor that you want. Then you're going to add about 4 to 5 tablespoons of jam in the piping bag, or you can use a plastic bag like this. Using a wooden spoon like this, you're going to make a tiny hole at the center so that you can be able to add the jam. Then afterwards, add the jam in the cookies, as you can see in the video, and our peanut jam cookies are ready to be baked in the oven. Afterwards, place your peanut cookies in a preheated oven and bake them at 150 degrees Celsius for 20 to 25 minutes. After 20 to 25 minutes, my peanut cookies are ready, as you can see in the video. Let them to cool down completely before serving them. And my soft, tasty peanut cookies are ready, as you can see in the video. These cookies are so tasty. Enjoy with a cup of tea, coffee or milk, and enjoy your cookies. And our last cookies are date cookies and jam cookies. So on today's ingredients, I'm going to need 250 grams of dates. You're also going to need 1 cup of melted butter, or you can use some Blue Band, a pinch of salt, 2 cups of wheat flour, a half a teaspoon of baking powder, 2 tablespoons of corn flour, 2 tablespoons of milk powder, 2 medium eggs, 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence, and lastly 3 tablespoons of icing sugar. In a medium large bowl, you're going to add 1 cup of melted butter, or you can use some Blue Band. Then add 3 tablespoons of icing sugar and mix the two ingredients very well. Followed by 2 eggs, and you're going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence and continue mixing everything well. Using a sieve, you're going to add 2 cups of wheat flour, 2 tablespoons of milk powder, 2 tablespoons of corn flour, a half a teaspoon of baking powder, and a pinch of salt. And you're going to sieve all the dry ingredients into the bowl. Using a spatula or a wooden spoon, you're going to mix everything well and nice till everything is well combined and you get a dough. So I decided to mix everything using my hands so that it can be easier and faster to mix all the ingredients. Once you get a dough like this, cover the dough and place it aside for at least 15 to 20 minutes. Meanwhile, I'm going to make my dates. So I'm going to use 250 grams of dates. So make sure you've removed the pits of the dates. So I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of cooking oil into the dates. Then afterwards, I'm going to knead the dates till the dates become soft. Once your dates are soft, take a small amount of the dates, then afterwards roll the dates horizontally like this. And I'm done rolling my dates, so it's high time to make our dates cookies. After 15 to 20 minutes of rest, our dough is ready. You're going to take a small amount of the dough as you can see in the video. Place your dough on a working surface, then knead the dough a bit, then afterwards roll it out into a medium thin circle. Using a knife or a plastic cutter like this, you're going to cut the ends of the dough as you can see in the video so that the dough can be evenly into a rectangular shape. Then take your date paste and place it on the dough. Then afterwards cover the date with the dough, and then at the end you're going to cut the dough. Repeat the same process with the second dough. Once you're done filling the date paste, press them in as you can see in the video to make your dough a bit flat. Lastly, I'm going to use a fork to decorate my cookies by making some straight lines as you can see in the video. Then afterwards, using your index finger, cut the dates into small pieces. And my dates cookies are ready, as you can see in the video. Then it's high time to bake them in the oven. Put the date cookies in a preheated oven and bake them at 180 degrees Celsius for 20 minutes. So I ran out with some dates paste, so I only have one remaining dough. So I'm going to make a different types of jam cookies. So you're going to roll out the dough into a medium circle, as you can see in the video. Using this type of cutter, I'm going to shape my cookies into round shapes. Then afterwards, I'm going to take a small cutter like this. Then I'm going to slightly make a love mark at the center, as you can see in the video. So lastly, I added some strawberry jam at the center, as you can see in the video. Then bake them in the oven at 180 degrees Celsius for 20 to 25 minutes. And after 20 to 25 minutes, my date cookies and my jam cookies are ready, as you can see in the video. Let them to cool down completely before removing them from the baking tray. As you can see in the video, my date cookies and my jam cookies are ready. They're nicely baked and they have this amazing color. Serve your cookies with a cup of tea, milk or coffee and enjoy your cookies. I'm going to cut a piece of the date cookies so you can able to see the inside of the date cookies. Like, these cookies are so tasty, and enjoy your cookies. Thank you for watching my video and hope you loved it. And if you want to see other recipes, I'll put the links in the description box. And if you have any questions, you can comment down below, or you can follow me on my social media, Facebook and Instagram, Rukias Kitchen, for further questions. And thank you once again. Bye bye.